What's up, Avena Nation? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. This is going to be the Writer's Corner podcast. I want to say it's episode 65, if not 64. I can't remember where we left off. But today I wanted to do the first in a series of social media spotlights. I want to talk about social media sites as it relates to authors and why I think it's a good site to use. And then I'm also, in addition to that, going to be doing tag videos to kind of give you guys an inside look into how I use the social media platform. So, first social media platform I'm going to do today is Goodreads. Goodreads is a social media site where both authors and readers can gather to share their passion for books, which is definitely a site I would highly recommend to any author out there trying to get their book noticed, or to any readers out there who want to connect with someone who enjoys reading the same things as you. There's all sorts of books listed on this site. Almost all the books you can ever imagine listed on this site. You can share what you're reading, what you've read. You can join writing groups, book groups, reading groups. You can look at quotes from authors and other books. You can check out all sorts of lists that they have where they list the book you like and specific genres and lists. There's all sorts of things you can do, and I think it's really beneficial for authors because it allows the author to connect with the reader on a more personal level, because this social networking site is geared directly towards readers. So it makes this a really fun, interactive, and community-based book social media site. And this is like one of the top social media sites I would recommend using. So, in order to show you how I've been using Goodreads so far, I'm going to be doing the Goodreads tag, and I hope you guys will join me. If you guys have a Goodreads account or you want to join, make sure you do this online, and then if you want to do the tag, go for it. So, here I go. Here's the Goodreads tag. Question 1. What was the last book you marked as read? I have Goodreads pulled up on my computer. Let's go check it out. The book I just recently read was The Fourth Monkey, which you guys just saw or I don't know if I've been posted before or after. I did a review of The Fourth Monkey, and it's by J.D. Barker. It's a new horror, thriller, serial killer kind of stuff, and you guys can go check out that review. But yeah, that's a book I just recently marked as read. What am I currently reading? I'm currently reading Annihilation, which is the third book in the Mindbreaker trilogy by Marina Epley. I've actually read and reviewed the first two books. This is the third and final book in the trilogy, so I'm excited to finish reading it. But it's like a dystopian science fiction young adult series, and yeah, I enjoy it. It's a really good story, and I'm excited to see how it ends. So that is what I'm reading next, or I'm currently reading. Question 3. What was the last book you marked as to read? The book I marked as to read is Fully Functioning Human, Almost, Living in an Online-Offline World by Melanie Murphy. She is a fellow YouTuber, and I really enjoy her videos, and she's got a fresh voice that really speaks to me personally, and I am so excited to read this book from her. So it is like a memoir kind of book, and I was really excited to read it. So that is the book I hope to read soon. It's coming out in August, I believe. She just announced it's going to be in August, so that's what I hope to read. Number 4, what book do you plan to read next? I got several books I need to read next. I'm hoping to read a book called Growth and Change by Tom Starita, I believe his name is. Seems like it's a drama of sorts, and it's about a man who is chasing his rock and roll dream, but suddenly has to figure out how to survive on his own, without a job and without a place to live. So yeah, it seems like a really interesting drama, and I'm excited to read it, so that's what I hope to read next. Number 5, do you use the star rating system? I do. I do believe in giving authors an idea of how we feel about the book, so I not only review, but I give star ratings. I do a 10-star rating system, but Goodreads only goes up to 5, so it's, you know, trying to find the interpretation of that for Goodreads that I would do on my book, or on my blog, I should say. Number 6, are you doing the 2017 reading challenge? I am. I always participate in the yearly reading challenges. My reading challenge this year is to read 40 books. So I have read 13 so far. I got to get a little faster paced on reading, but I think I can do it. So that is my goal this year. Question 7, do you have a wish list? I do. I have a whole list on my Amazon account of books that I would love to purchase, and that's what my want to read or to read section is all about. These are the books I hope to get, so I do have a wish list of books I hope to read and purchase in the months to come. Question 8, what book do you plan to buy next? I plan to buy Fully Functioning Human Almost by Melanie Murphy. That is the book I most want to read next, and I'm going to pre-order it, so hopefully that will get here in a few minutes. Number 9, do you have any favorite quotes, and would you like to share a few? I'd love to share a few. I have several quotes I've saved. This is something else you can do on Goodreads. I like this one. Be yourself. Everyone is already taken. That's from Oscar Wilde. Great quote. Another quote from Stephen King from his memoir on writing. He said, books are a uniquely portable magic. And then he also said, Stephen King said, if you don't have time to read, you don't have the time or the tools to write. Simple as that. I really agree with that quote, because I think an author is only going to be good if they can give other readers or other authors their attention and read their books. You don't grow as an author if you don't participate in the writing community, not just writing, but reading the works of others as well. So I think that's a really true, important quote to live by as a writer. Question 10, who are your favorite authors? That's an easy one. Stephen King is number 1. Dean Koontz. Cassandra Clare in the young adult genre. J.D. Barker is one of my new favorite authors. He's amazing. Who else? What's her name? Tammy Hogue. She's a great thriller writer as well. Those are just a few. I love classic authors like Bram Stoker or Mary Shelley, of course, but overall, those are the few ones I listed before are my favorites. Question 11, have you joined any groups? I have joined several groups. Let me see how many I have joined. I am a member of 45 groups on Goodreads. Finally, question 12. How many shelves do you have on Goodreads? I have 4 so far. I'm going to be making more. But I have my red shelf, to read, currently reading, and then I've created a bookshelf for my books that I have listed on Goodreads. So those are the shelves I have so far. I'm probably going to be making more in the future. But yeah. There you guys go. That's how I use Goodreads. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Writer's Corner podcast. In the comments below, let me know, do you have a Goodreads account? And if so, what is the last book you read? Leave your comments down below, and make sure you follow me on social media, which is listed in the description box below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you did. And as well as that, can you click the bell button below, because it'll send you a notification every single time I upload a brand new video. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for tuning in again to the Writer's Corner podcast. And remember, guys, make sure to keep hashtag hope alive in your hearts, and make sure you spread the word about Avena Nation. You guys are amazing, and thank you for always supporting me. Hope you guys will go join Goodreads, and if you guys want to follow me on there, my name is Anthony Avena. I am an author on there, so make sure you follow me there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, Avena Nation. Thanks for watching. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.
So here we are, tonight to stay, too sad to leave.